everyone, I'm Miss Mark. Welcome to another studio vlog. I'm a comic artist. I post my comic Dazer and Eleanor over on Webtoons. You can read it for free. If you want to support my comic making, all you gotta do is like this video. You can subscribe on Patreon and stuff like that, but my videos performing well, honestly, gives me so much joy. So a simple like will do the trick. This vlog was filmed over the course of May and has a ton of footage, but I didn't do a whole lot of talking to the camera, so I'm jumping in with a couple of voiceovers throughout this vlog. Hope you guys enjoy, hope it keeps you company, and yeah, we'll get into the rest of the video.
There's a new day that will come again tomorrow. There's a new day.
Gardening segment of the vlog. Like a month later, I can tell you these plants are doing great. The tomato plants specifically have like quadrupled in size. They are so tall. I'll update you guys in the next vlog. But they have grown so much, and it brings me so much joy to see these plants. They're doing great. Everybody's doing great.
Darling, you've got to keep.
All right, so here we go into the more studio part of the studio vlog. Getting into some serious inking. I think inking is pretty much all I did. I had like 2 episodes penciled and ready to go, so then I had like 24 pages to ink. So that will be the majority of this video, but it was a really fun month. I did a lot of my day job, which is nannying, you know, babysitting. And then I also helped out the same family. I did some dog sitting for them as well, so they could do some summer family stuff. So if you see the dog, which she appears in a few of my vlogs, she's not technically mine, but I am her like official dog sitter. I am the dog sitter for her. So I really enjoyed getting out, playing with the kids, playing with the dog. It was a lot of fun, but then I just had so much fun inking. In this video, I'm primarily using the Kuretake number 50, which is a new tool for me. I just started using it in May, and it has become my almost my only pen that I use when I do comics. I still use a fine liner to outline the panels, but the Kuretake just has such good, the bristles just, I feel like, give me so much control. And the ink flow is really nice. It is just a step up from the Pentel pocket brush, which I still like, and I still carry those around. But man, this Kuretake pen I can't wait to pick it up to ink with it. I don't know that it would be good for a beginner. If you've never used a brush pen before, this is a hefty investment because it's like $40. So I would recommend, you know, dipping your toes in with the Pentel pocket brush and then upgrading once you feel kind of confident upgrading to this pen. But yeah, this pen has become my number 1 tool, and I just love using it. It's so much fun to ink with. Bonk. And we're back to the inking. Because inking is my favorite part, I actually feel like my happiest when I have a giant stack of penciled pages and I can just spend weeks inking. That's my happy place, is just inking. And I sure do a ton of it in this video. I was also really pumped about these pages. I don't want to spoil it for you if you haven't read these episodes or if these episodes haven't come out yet. But this is like an intense plot point for the comic. And as of right now, I haven't released the episodes. They're scheduled. And the whole time I was inking them, I was like, I cannot wait to get my readers' reactions. There's only been a handful of like really big plot points in the comic so far. So when I get to one of them, I'm just like, oh man, oh man, oh man. I hope everyone just feels the same way that I do. So, yeah, I was just inking, but every single panel, I was like, we are getting one step closer to this major step forward in the story, and I was so excited. On this day, I was switching gears because I needed to order postcards for the month of May and June, but I needed to actually paint the illustration for the month of June, which is going to be the fox from my upcoming webcomic, comic series, manga book, Sugar Serpent. I just work here. I don't know what it's called. Anyway, painting the fox, and this series has been one of my favorite things that I have done in the last couple of years. I love painting these little like spirit animals and kind of making them look magical, but also make them obviously look like the animal they're supposed to be. I think so far the tiger is actually my favorite illustration, and it's also maybe my favorite sticker. But I do like the way this fox came out. I kind of want to redo the wolf that I did earlier because the wolf kind of looks like a fox a little bit. But now that I've painted this fox, I feel like the wolf looks more like a wolf and this looks like a fox, if that makes sense. Anyway, yeah, it's been doing this illustration series to get all these spirit animals painted and put on postcards has been really fun because it gives me an excuse to pick up my watercolors and do just an illustration, a standalone illustration, which is a nice relief from comics where you're doing, I tend to average between 30 and 40 panels per episode, and obviously it's sequential. It's just a very different thing. Everything you need to do with like composition and flow is like so intense, and it really, really needs to work a certain way. So with these animals I've been doing for my Patreon postcards, it is such a nice break to just paint a cool, mythical looking animal with like just like a fraction of the pressure that a webcomic episode has. So there is still time to get this fox if it is June 2024. So you can get the fox and a sticker for $5, or you can get just a sticker for $3. So, no pressure, but if you want a little postcard with this illustration, that is how you can get it. Okay, got the fox painted. So this is going to be the postcard for June. So what I'm doing next, not you, is creating a little like a filler intermission episode for Dazer and Eleanor to kind of give myself time to catch up on my episodes, but not miss posting every week. So this week I'm going to share an episode where it's not an episode of the comic, but I'm going to do an update with a little like behind the scenes look at how Dazer and Eleanor developed, and then I'm going to ask for questions, and then next week I'll answer a bunch of questions. So this is a scrapbook that I got to like go through all my old sketchbooks and kind of take out pieces that I liked and put them in here, and then I could get rid of the sketchbooks because I had a lot of sketchbooks. So I don't know if I'm ready to share these. Here we go. Look at that. There we go. Old Dazer and Eleanor. Alrighty, so now we're kind of getting to the end of the vlog, and surprise, I am doing more inking. I don't know that I would ever want to work on someone else's comic as just like a team member. I like writing my own stories and drawing them, But if I was to ever consider getting a job working on a comic making team, if I could just ink, I feel like that would be pretty amazing. I just love inking so much, especially with this pen. I want to do a video kind of specifically talking about this pen because I have a lot of thoughts about it, about why I prefer it over the Pentel, but why you should buy a Pentel to start out with, mainly because it's cheaper. But yeah, sometimes you do not need the most expensive tool, but sometimes having the expensive, nice tool does remove obstacles. And I feel like this pen so reliably works so reliably and consistently that it has upgraded my inking joy even more. And I didn't know that was possible, but it is. Anyway, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope I was able to keep you company. I just have some packages to open at the end of the video, and you guys will see the postcards. Painted it, ordered it, postcards came in. And in my next video, I should have a preview of the June stickers. But yeah, I think that's it for now. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to click like. Don't forget to subscribe. All that jazz. And I will see you in the next video. Got some packages. Let's open up this one first. I guess so. All right. Patreon postcards. Woohoo! There's the Fox, which is the postcard for the month of June. So you can sign up and get that. And here's May's postcard. Ooh, they came out nice. There we go. There's our May rewards. Hopefully packing those up this week.